Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 modding video. And this is not really going to show you how to mod things, but more like what's possible to mod in the Hearts of Iron 4. And especially this is going to be about the national focuses in the game. So if you haven't played the game yet, or if you haven't really seen it, national focuses are this kind of like research tree with different focuses for each nation. And they're unique to the major players, so like US, UK, the Germany, Soviets and so on, and Poland as well. And most other nations have just a generic tree, and I expect that eventually, down the line, we're gonna have more of them as DLC or just updates, but they're also moddable, so if you want to make your dream Second World War nation with specific focuses and stuff, I'll just give you some pointers where to go and what to do and how you can get started on that. So anyways, let's get started then. So firstly, you need to know where to look for things, and these are the two directory paths you need to make your own national focus. So wherever you installed your Steam, then just Steam apps, common, Hearts of Iron, wherever that is. And then under there is a common and national focuses directory with different files like USA.txt, UK, Soviets, and so on for each nation. And the other one you need is the Hearts of Iron 4 localization file. So if you want to have a custom names and descriptions for your national focuses and show properly in the game, instead of just strange tags, you need the localization file. So these are the two paths you are going to need from your Hearts of Iron 4 directory. And let's get to my text editor here next. So this is just a simple text editor called TextPad. There's a Notepad++ and stuff like that that are usually better for things like this, but this is just for a quick demonstration purposes. So here I have the files open that you should probably check through if you are planning to make your own ones. So here you see we have USA, UK, Soviets, Japan, Italy, Germany, France, Poland, and then the generic ones. Plus I made some test ones to Finland focuses. And this is the localization file. Let me open up here a focus file that's like generic one. For example, this one is the focus English localization for all the descriptions and names that are in the game. But we don't need that. You just need to know that they are in the localization file, and to make your own, you can just look how they are structured there, which is this English, and then just your names and descriptions. And in these, you can see that the focus tree starts here. There is the ID for each of the focuses. It's a US, British, Soviet focus, etc. And then a country, which uses this focus tree. So we need these tags, and these are the tags that all the Prerequisites Grand games share basically. So tag USA. These three-letter tags for each of the IDs for each of the nations, like UK is Ing, or England, I guess Sova, Jap, Ita, Ger, etc. France. So you need to know these if you want to make for a specific nation, like a Finland is just up here is tag Finn, and this can be found from Paradox Wiki, just a list of the nations that correspond to the nation you want to change. And also there might be some original tags and etc. And then you just have the list of focuses here that are in the game and in for that nation. They're just listed here one after another. There's stuff like prerequisites you can have, so you make that a nice structure tree for them, and then you have where they are on that layout, how much they cost. 10 is the default one, which seems to be 70 days. And etc. Then ID, this is the one that you have to match in the localization file, and then you have different icons as well that you can use for the focuses. And all the focuses just go go down in there, and they have different rewards that you can grab and use. And there's also prerequisite availabilities, has war with certain tags. And when you are planning your own national focus tree, you just wanna basically look through what has been done with the other focus trees and just work with that and to make your own. Making one from scratch is actually quite a lot of work, especially if you want to make it properly and have some maybe historical focus on that. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be really rewarding, and I really look forward to what kind of national focuses people can make and will make for different nations. And there is the different nations, and I recommend highly looking through all of these, what they do for every nation. But what I did is I just took the generic one, which Finland and pretty much most nations in the world will use, because they don't have their specific focus tree like the US and the other ones. So I just took this and I copied into a new finland.txt file, which I saved in the national focus directory. I changed the top part here, because this is just factor 1 country. I copied one of these, like the country USA modifier, or this English one, into here, and then I just used the Finnish tag. So this is now for Finland by default, and doesn't reset on the Civil War. And then I just added one test case all the way down in the bottom here, which is called the Fin focus, and has the generic secret weapon texture on it, and where it's set up in the tree, and just added some bonuses for it just quickly as a test. Added it in the bottom there. So this is my Finland focus tree test, and what we did here have the Fin test focus. Oops, let's not move anyone. So here's the Fin test focus, and I made this localization file in the localization directory, where we have the L English Fin test focus, and then what is labeled as, so Finland test focus, and then Fin test focus description or desk, which will give the description for that specific focus, and then we just added a small blurb there of text. And let's see what it looks like in the game. So I'm gonna close this here, and I actually forgot to do this. So 1 second, let me capture Hearts of Iron 4 for us. There we go. And maybe full screen it. There. And here we just go into the game, do a new game. You can do whichever. It would be interesting to see if you could do specific focuses for different years and how that changes. But anyways, let's see. 36, and here's the interesting nations, or the major players and other countries. We can just click here, go to Finland, and just start the game. That's Finland. So here we are as the Finland, where I'm from, and here is our national focus tree. So it's the default tree, and you can see these are the like a prerequisites. If you have army of effort here, it is a prerequisite of army effort, and this is how the lines automatically get made if you have those requirements and you line them here. And making this by scratch or from scratch by yourself is quite a lot of work. But if you can use the others as a nice idea layout and template. So what we did a X coordinate on the one we did, which corresponds this way, and the Y coordinate is on this way. So we had a pretty high X coordinate, which goes all the way here to the side, where we have Finland test focus, and the name shows us properly here. So Finland test focus is showing their effects and bonuses show properly, and when you click on this, we get the duration, and as a test, Finns release their superpower of modding, and here we have our quick focus tree for the Finland. And this is basically how you can make your own custom tree for any nation of the game. As long as you just know where the localization files are, where the national focus files are, and just spend some time planning and looking how the other trees are done, and you can create your own national focus tree. So anyways, that's my quick just a show of how you can mod national focuses for Hearts of Iron 4. I know it's not super in-depth, but this should get you started on your way to making your great nations. And I'll look forward to see what you guys can make into the workshop. But anyways, and also if you need to package your mod properly for the Steam workshop, check out another video of mine. It's called Stellaris modding, how to properly package and upload your mods to the Steam workshop. It works the same way for this game as it does for Stellaris, so they work absolutely the same way, same engine and same upload and packaging setup. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. So have a good time.